Okay, today's Brain Drops is going to take a little bit longer to get to, but here's a statement by a lawyer that represents Chevron that was made a couple of days ago in a hearing. And it says Chevron accepts what the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has reached consensus on concerning science and climate change. So we're going to start with, does this surprise you that someone from big oil, I think they're the 13th or 14th biggest oil company in the world, would agree with climate change?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about how we got here, because it's very interesting. Sure. San Francisco and Oakland right now have sued big oil, ExxonMobil, Chevron, BP, there's a few others, for basically the cost that it's going to take them to mitigate sea level rise in their city. So they're saying you knew that you were helping contribute to this problem, you did nothing to help with it, therefore you should pay for it. I don't believe they really think they're going to win this lawsuit, but what they have got now is lawyers in court who have to make an argument. So the first slide that Chevron puts up is a statement from the IPCC that says it's extremely likely that human influence has been the dominant cause of the observed warning since the mid-20th century. So they went up and said, we agree with all of this. Why did they do this? Because they realized if they went into court saying this science is not sound, they'd lose the entire case because there is no case to be made in that regard. So they had to agree with the consensus. There's actually been several studies done just to figure out what is the consensus of climate change, and it varies between 91% and, as you can see in 2004, 100%. However, they don't want to pay. So here's their argument. Basically, they said it doesn't say that the extraction or production of fossil fuels leads to the problem. It's how people are using them. Reminds me of how tobacco weaseled back in the day. We made the cigarettes, but we didn't make you smoke them. Interesting, though, because now they're in a corner and there's no more denying left to be done, at least for them.
All right, well, we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.